Yo, tubers, we're back for some more sealed practice for the upcoming qualifier. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already as we open our packs here. What will we get? Anything juicy? Yes. Yes, kind of. I don't actually think a Johnny's all that special, but Planeswalker's a Planeswalker in Limited, so certainly good. Defiler of Vigor, the best of the Defilers. And then I guess Braids is okay. Undetected is okay. Grand Portal and Aster are more filler than anything else. We will see what we got. Oh my gosh, we've only opened like 7 or 8 blue cards total. I'm not even going to bother looking at... Sorry, white cards total. I'm not even going to bother looking at white. There's just no way that's going to be correct unless there's like some crazy... I mean, we know we have a Johnny or whatever, but anyway. 2 Scatters is good. Maybe Figments. 2 Geysers is nice. I don't like Toxics, but maybe Braids is fine. Rager. Double Extinguish is good. Infantry, Fires, 2 Pickers. 2 Monstrosities. Badger, Vigor, Marrow. Yikes. This is not looking good. The multicolor cards are going to have to carry us, it looks like. I mean, at the end of the day, I guess Aster is a 4 mana, 4/4 if you need that in a pinch. 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, this is not a good pool. This might be the worst of the pools I've opened. Might need to even look at white, just because that's how bad this is. Holy smokes. I think we're probably going to have to run some kind of blue tempo deck. Well, 2 Geysers, 2 Scatters, but man, maybe this is not even that good either. Fixing's also abysmal. Holy moly. This pool is really bad. Yeah, there's no world where I'm going to end up playing white. Except for the splash of a Johnny, perhaps. And maybe the splash of Wrath, which puts Aaron out of the possibility of things we want. Could be like a blue-black splashing green deck or something. Does that even look good? Red's really bad. Holy, holy, holy. Yeah, for sure one of the worst pools I've opened in this format. Very few redeeming qualities here. Blue-black splashing green. Is that even worse? Splashing anything in green? What's blue-green splashing black? Would give me access to Tatiova as a main. Black has double Extinguish, Rager, Braids, Tribute, Pilfer, and then a lot of filler. Ay, ay, ay. I probably just have to end up playing my best cards, which means playing the green, just because the green has power. So maybe green, blue? What is splashing? Is there even a point splashing black at that point? No, there's not. Also, fixing is horrendous. Holy. Would I even be able to splash the Ajani? What if I'm green-black baseline? What is blue actually giving me? Just the double Geyser? And I guess Tatiova and Espionage? Maybe we can do like black-green splashing blue? Okay, let's take a look at black-green. Splashing potentially a little bit of blue. Sorry, Wrath. just no fixing though. Black, green, blue. Yeah, there's just no fixing for this. So maybe we wouldn't even want to play the blue. Hard not to play Tatiova, I guess. We could always run Portal. And then the domain cards, Bortuk and Marrow, I guess would be okay with just a couple of off-color lands. But this is pretty darn bad. And Defiler gets really... Actually, Defiler's really weak here, too, by itself, because we don't have that many green permanents. Period, right? Like, run some Barkweave Crushers. Could be worse. Alright, we don't want those Toxics, most likely. I mean, I guess there... Didn't I have another Metal Worker, dude? Oh, no, only one? Mana Worker, whatever they're called. Yowza. Very, very bad pool. Blue-green, maybe. I'm tempted by the double scatter, double geyser. Like, bounce and counter is really good together. Yeah, really, black's just giving me the extinguishes. Let's check. Let's check what the blue-green looks like. So 2 scatters. I mean, the figments aren't that great, but whatever. Espionage, 2 flyers, 2 geysers. Is that good? It's not bad. Creature count's pretty low. What would these help with? Some of our spells. The Crushers could make it in. Oh, I guess I would splash the Raff here as well if we were going to do this. So blue, green, splashing white, black. That's so awkward that we have 4 lands that all add red and we don't want any of them. We don't even have a good red splash. I mean, Fires is okay. I could splash Monstrosities for some top end. But I don't really have the ways to get the Monstrosities down early. I guess if I run the Crushers, we can enlist and then run the Monstrosities on the splash. Probably end up cutting threats undetected here. Seven instants and sorceries for Raff. Man. Whew. Well, this is always the most interesting part of Sealed, is figuring out the puzzle of the deck build. I might try to splash the Molten Monstrosities and the Fires of Victory, since we just have so many red fixers here. But I guess the Bogs are also terrible, unless we're running black as one of our mains. Maybe that's more correct to do. Go like red. Kind of want that infantry too. Red, green. Or no, this would be more like a black, green, splashing. More akin to this. That does give me a decent amount of removal, surprisingly. Man, a Johnny's probably just not even worth it. Like, yeah, it's a Planeswalker, but it's not even that good. And if I can't reliably get white, it's probably not worth trying to run. I mean, I guess I would... Well, I'd get the Marsh here, too, and the Portal. Go like this. So Johnny would still maybe be worth it. I think I would try to get these Barkweave Crushers in as well. Probably worth trying to run the... Maybe a Battle Rage Blessing. The Mind Rots aren't too bad. Soul Tender could be okay. I guess Tatiova instead would be a cut here. Because that's harder to splash than any of the other things. I guess it's just as hard to splash as the Ajani, technically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Fixers, Tablet kind of, Mana Worker, Relic, and these particular duels. Is there a world where I can run like a red-black aggro deck and just not play green? Maybe I'm just getting hooked into green for no reason. There's probably some red-black aggro deck here, actually. Let's take a peek-see at that. We're cutting our strongest cards, perhaps, yes, but if this is the right way to go about it, then it's the right way to go about it, you know? So maybe more of a red-black aggro, something like this. Cuts we would probably make here. Creature count 16, but what are these creature... Like, we wouldn't need Mana Worker. The Branch Rider's pretty bad. We wouldn't need 2 Blessings, I guess. So is this good enough with 14 creatures? Maybe not. That puts us at 26. I could probably cut one of the Mind Rots. Could probably cut Thrill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's still 10 instants and sorceries for the infantry, so that's good. And I guess maybe 16 lands here could be the thing. Also not a fan of this Battlefly Swarm, but... Okay, what are the easy splashes we would be able to get? So we'd get access to both Bogs. Heirloom could actually be good here to turn our smaller creatures into relevant threats later on. What else? So these are all on color, but, well, partially on color. So are there any green or blue or white cards that we would want to splash for? We could splash Marrow. I don't think that's what we want to do. Would also get access to Bortuk if we splashed green. That could be okay. Blue, I don't think we would splash any of those cards. White, we wouldn't splash any of those cards. I guess we could put like Astor plus an Hero's Heirloom in the deck if we splashed white. That seems pretty weak to me. Kind of like going like this. Just straight up black-red aggro. Wondering if I want to get the second Battle Rage Blessing in over in like a Pilfer. Oh, I guess we would run the Tributary here for Fire's random kicking. Is that the only domain card we have? Oh no, we have the Shadow Prophecy too. Okay, so Tributary could come in. I mean, this might not be the worst. It's not exciting, but it's probably okay. I bet you I'm supposed to run both. You know what? In fact, I'd rather run both Sabotage than the Pilfer. And I kind of want to get the second Battle Rage Blessing in, but I don't think there's anything I would cut here. Maybe Furious Bellow? And that might make sense, actually. Okay. Yeah, with only 14 creatures, I don't think I'm supposed to run this. But this could actually do some work. I'm still a little bit tempted to get one of the Hero's Heirlooms in. And if this is equipped to a legendary, it gets Trample Haste, but that would only be on the Braids. To Extinguish, Thrall, Battle Rage, Tribute. Maybe I could cut Tribute for the Heirloom? I kind of like shaving one blessing and running the Heirloom. 3, 6, 7, and it's still 9 instants and sorceries for the infantry. Yeah, let's do that. Plus, the Heirloom also makes the monstrosities easier to cast. I don't think we want the portal in this deck. It was really weak. So let's just go red and black. We will run the tributary. I guess I forgot we have tribute as well. So we have 2 blue kicker cards. But otherwise, we're never going to need anything but swamps and mountains. So it's 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. This would be 9 and 9. Could even go a little bit heavier on the black, but I guess 9, 9 is better than 10, 8 here. Oh, no. I mean, it's close because I have I have 4 2-drop red creatures and only 2 2-drop black creatures, but then we have a bunch of double black, but 9 and 9 should be fine. We also have like the double picker, so red activated abilities aren't irrelevant. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go like red-white aggro, or sorry, red-black aggro here. Because our pool is just a little bit too weak, so. Should be fun. Deck building always one of the most, if not the most interesting part of Sealed. Trying to figure out the best iterations in 6 packs. Go to round 1 and see how we do. First match is a go on the play. And looks fine. The double Molten Monstrosity. So if I go turn 2 Toxic, these will cost 5. I guess Furious Bellow is a reason to be running the Molten Monstrosities are kind of a reason to be running the Furious Bellow, as it's kind of like a ritual in a sense. I want to just play the Menace creature. No, I guess Soul Tender's okay here. Well, I milled 3 lands. So only 10 left in the deck. We might not be seeing too many lands after this. Although our opponent's not doing anything over there. Yeah, I'll just run out the Menace creature. Because if they play like a 4/4 here, I can't really attack into it except for Menace. Actually, you know what? Even if they play like Magnagoth Sentry, we're probably just attacking with everything to push as much damage as we can. That is not a Magnagoth Sentry. Maybe they have a Tail Whip. They should do it now on my Atrocity if that's what they have. Yep. Or Tail Swipe, whatever. Braids is pretty good. Yeah, they're gonna trade. Be crazy for them not to trade, that is to say. So they'll go down to 8. I play Braids and don't sack, I guess. I think we just want to keep the Soul Tender on the battlefield. Kind of sucky. These double monstrosity. Oh, they have nothing? Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what kind of hand they kept, but now they're just dead. Actually, I didn't even need to cast this. If I go to end of turn and activate Braid's ability, or rather, trigger Braid's ability, sacrificing a creature, they wouldn't have a creature to sacrifice. So they would just lose 2 life as well. Alright, just a bunch of uncastables in their hand. Okay, well, I mean, we'll take it. We will take it. This deck has good removal too, though, right? We have 2, not tributes, what are they called? Extinguishes, the tribute, the fires. I guess I don't have bone splinters. But double extinguish, tribute, fires, that's 4 decent removal spells. I don't have any lightning strikes or other burn. Alright, well. 1-0. On the game 2 we go. On the play again, correctly. And this is going to be another pretty good curve out. No instants or sorceries for infantry in this hand, but we go turn 2 Abomination. Oh, and there's a 2-drop. Or rather, burn spell. 2-drop Toxic, 3 power, 3-drop, 3 power. If the opponent doesn't have a play in the first couple of turns, this is just going to run them over. What they did, okay. Offer the trade. And then we'll play out the Librarian. We do want to find one more untapped land. Kicker's probably not good enough, though. So next turn we can go Infantry plus Fires. Although, depending on what they do, we might just... Okay, yeah, we're going to definitely just Infantry that. Or, sorry, Fires that. And once again, can't beat a 4-4. So let's hope they don't have it. That's not a 4-4. That's not bad. But I think here we're just kicking and attacking with both. Founding and a Floriferous. I'm expecting them to trade with infantry, but if they need the 3rd color, which it looks like they might, or they just want to ramp up into something big. Wow, that's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. Because now we can just throw the Heirloom on the Librarian. They can't trade, they have to chump. And then next turn we can move the Heirloom over to the infantry, which tramples. Yeah. So move the heirloom over to the infantry. They have to chump it. They take 2 trample and then 3 from the artifact and they die. Okay. It's working out. It's working, baby. Go, go. Game number 3. Once again, we're on the play. Man, we've been on the play every game, so... Getting kind of lucky there. This hand's a little bit awkward. If it doesn't find a second black source, it's, well, really, really bad. But I have faith. There's a swamp on top. Perfect, see? And I'm not going to play around Essence Scatter. If they have it, they have it. If they don't, then we get... Oh, actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to sack a land yet. But maybe after we cast Extinguish, we can start sacking lands. Assuming Braids doesn't get arrested or whatever here. I wonder if they just bounce, or maybe they make a bird. Bouncing Braids isn't bad. Because the Channeler would be able to trade with the Abomination. They didn't go for it though. Ooh, and we drew a decent removal spell here. So now we're gonna go like this. We're gonna smack in for 6, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and sacrifice a land now. Because they're not gonna want to sack a land, which means they take 2 and I draw a card, and we still can extinguish next turn. Very good. They might just be dead here if they play 1 creature. We extinguish it, we attack for 7, we sack a creature, and they die. Oh, that's 2 creatures. That's great. Alright, extinguish the Cavalier. Smack in with everything. They didn't block. Okay. You know what? I was saying this pool was bad, but this deck plays out more like a draft deck than a sealed deck, doesn't it? Like, this looks kind of like a draft deck, which... that's a good thing in sealed. If you have a deck that plays out like a draft deck. It's just about finding the correct deck in your sealed pool. Like, overall, we can look at the sealed pool and say, this doesn't look that good, or maybe I'm just complaining about not being able to go 5 color every time, but maybe this is a good 2 color deck in the sealed, you know? Okay, we're finally on the draw. Shame, but we have a good looking hand. We even have the blue source for potential kicking fires, although we would need to find another red source too. Oh no! Don't play this card! People, please. I guess we're gonna go ahead and play out the Swarm. I think it was yesterday's draft video, or a sealed video. Don't play this. Llanowar Soccer is not good. Even in the best case scenario, you know? Like, maybe the opponent is on uber aggro, and I'm still gonna trade with it. It's just... yeah, okay. I don't mind trading 2-drop for 2-drop here. Obviously, we want to get a red source online, but we can still go Soul Tender next turn as well. Light Pile. Ah, this is so awkward not getting any of my red sources online. We milled Swamp and 2 red creatures, okay. Warhorse unkicked. I want to get full value off of the fires. We can go Mountain plus kick it next turn. Urg is annoying. Oh, they only have 1 card left in their hand. Okay. Battle Rage Blessing. Alright, I mean, that's good to get rid of that. So I guess we're gonna try to keep cards in our hand and then next turn kill the Urg. Oh, maybe that's better to kill then. Yeah, we can go ahead and trade, and then that's gonna become a 4/4. We draw a card and we can fires it. Good. With 1 more land, we can also Enthrall to the Pit, steal a creature, and sack it. I do want to kill the Urg, because it's giving them scries every turn. That's another way to kill it. In fact, that's probably a better way to just deal with the Urg right now. Because then I can also Toxic. I doubt they'd be sacking lands in response here. Yeah. And the Toxic can attack into the Blight pile. Next turn we can use the Eerie Soul Tender, get back our Monstrosity or whatever. So we're looking pretty good, I think. Ooh, the reverse Mind Rot. Okay. And again. The good news is we have the Eerie Soul Tender, so... Brutal Mind Rot from them, though. Getting rid of my Enthrall to the Pit was kind of gross. Yikes! That is not what we wanted to see. That was nice for you. Oh? However, I think I like killing this first before playing out the Monstrosity. They might actually block now. In fact, I would have considered that if I were them. Because if they draw a punch effect, then they'd be able to kill my Monstrosity, you know? Yeah, I think they should have made that trade last turn knowing that I had the Monstrosity in my hand. And that brick should seal it up. Nice. Little heirloom action. Alright, let's go. Is that 4-0? A speed run. Deck building is going to be the longest part of this sealed event. At this rate. Yeah, 4-0. Let's go. You can mute your opponent's emotes and pet by selecting their avatar and choosing mute. Thanks, Magic Arena, for that very handy tip. And on to game number 5 we go. How we looking here? Ooh. Little dicey if I keep this. I am on the draw, though, so we're likely to find a third land in time, and I have Tribute. Or something that they do on, like, turn 1 or 2, or maybe even on their third turn, depending. Okay, found the second swamp for Braids, which is good. We're definitely going to be killing that one. Looks like they're going Domain, so Gardener does a lot of work. Nice, more removals, great. Yeah, we should probably be safe and keep land, because we need to get to 5 for these monstrosities. I don't particularly care about that. Let's see if they trade. And then our plan is just to Braids here, and then they would need to get rid of both of my creatures to stop me from playing a monstrosity next turn, and then monstrosity unlocks the other monstrosity pretty quickly. Oh, wow. Well, this is going to be pretty gross for them. And in fact, I'm going to sack a land here. If they don't sack a land, I get to draw a card, they take 2 damage. I don't need any more lands. Whew, that is a lot of just kind of burn spells. They need to do something special here, otherwise it's going to be pretty over. No, that's not good enough. Alright. And that basically locks it up. In fact, that does lock it up, because when I kill their monstrosity and attack out, they can go to 1, but then I sack a creature and they die. It's just that easy. It's just that easy. I mean, I also had the double sabotage in my hand, which each of them could deal 3 or whatever, but... Man! Speed run. This is what, 35 minutes video right now? And we're moving on. We're 5-0. Impressive. So impressive we are. Alright, back on the play. Oof. This is, well, we might lose this game to missing a land drop if we do miss a land drop, but if we just rip a mountain off the top next turn, it's going to be really, really hard to lose, it feels like. Oh! I mean, there's nothing else to say. We are drawing exceptionally well. Oh, they have a cut down? They do. Okay, that's really good. Because that thing was going to get fat. So if they don't have a removal spell there or quickly for that infantry like they did, I would not be surprised if we just kill them on like turn 5 or 6. Light tile turn 2. Alright. This only brings back my creature for a turn, right? Really good with the Phyrexian Rager. As you get the card back as well. Or rather, the Rager would re-trigger for another card. Glowstone. Well, I'm never blocking with this thing. So let's attack and see what they do. The only way we get kind of ruined is if they double block for some reason, but that's so bad versus the Death Touch trick that I can't imagine they would want to do that. Good, this works out. Tattered Apparition. I guess I should have kicked this. There was no reason not to. Bring back my 1-2 for a turn. They might not have blocked. Small chance, but they might not have. So we're going to need to find one of our extinguishes for that apparition, most likely. They have 3 cards left in their hand. Shadow Prophecy digging for one of our Mind Rots would also be really good. I'll block the Kavu if it attacks this turn. Oh wait, I can't. Menace. Never mind. I was going to say, because then they'd have to pump to make the trade if they wanted. I'm okay if they just go pump. We would take 6, go to 11. No, they don't. Okay, 2-1. There it is. So now the question is, can I kick that? Can I afford to kick that? And I think the answer is actually no. I think we need to draw 2 cards here. Mind Rot and pass. Very good. Because they can hit me for quite a bit of damage now. So I'm going to need to like double block the Flowstone Kavu. They're going to hit me for 4, maybe 6. And then I'm going to need to Enthrall, take their Apparition. So this is going to be a close game. If they brick this turn, we might... It's really bad. Okay. So I can't block this turn there. Wait, actually, that doesn't make sense. They should have made the Rager unable to block. So now I can trade Rager for Goblin. Take 2, 4, 5. Oh, I'm going to take 7? That actually kills us then. Unless I draw Extinguish. Oh, they messed up. They just missed damage by not pumping the Kavu twice. Damn. Yeah, they messed up, but we're not gonna be able to punish them. Oh, wait, yes! Yes, I can. I have Braids combo with it. Oh, no, wait. We go Braids. Steal their flyer. Attack. Sack it to Braids. They're gonna give me a card and lose 2 life because they don't want to sack their Kavu. Okay. We need them to brick for a turn. Like, if they just rip a land here, we are in really, really good shape. That was nice. Yes. Okay. Okay. It's pretty risky to run out my Toxic Abomination, but I think it might be right. It would leave me dead to Outrider and Lightning Strike. Or if they have a Sabotage of their own. I think I like doing it though. I'm gonna sack the Atrocity here. So they're gonna give me another card and 2 life, presumably. Really, we're just looking for Extinguish the Light. Although I will say this, if I draw Extinguish, they can counter my life gain by sacking their Kavu. Though they might not know that. Okay. Alright, come on, Extinguish off the top. Give it. Ooh, 3 damage. So we attack with everything. Yeah, we attack with everything. Because if they only block 1 creature, they lose. And if they block 2 creatures, then they're losing both of their creatures. Kavu on Braids and then take the hit for 8 makes sense. Are they going to double block that? Well, if they double block it after pumping, they still lose. Because they would take... What is going on? Guess it didn't matter. Oof. Saved, baby, saved! 6-0. One more. We are 44 minutes into this video. Let's see if we can get a 7-0 in a 50-minute run. Alright, 7th game incoming. Hopefully it is our last game. On the play, don't have a 2-drop, but we have a couple of 3-drops and a couple of removal spells, so this is definitely good enough to keep. Hopefully we can find a 2-drop off the top, get lucky. Alright, well, if I'm going to draw a tap land on a turn where I'm not casting anything is nice. It kind of sucks we drew the 2-drop afterwards, but it's okay. Huh. I think I like keeping both of those. And then next turn we can go like Infantry plus Heirloom since we don't want to mill away our Sabotage. I'll offer the trade here. I don't think they're going to take it. Well, not having a kill spell for the Gardener. We'll see if they start, yep, playing out some fat. Let's... Could equip the heirloom this turn if I wanted to. That might be good. I could also attack with both and see what they do. Could also just equip the heirloom and smash. Any number of plays are reasonable here, I suppose. Alright, let's put it on the trample. And then equip after combat back on our librarian. Save the extinguish for a fatty, which we can assume is probably going to be coming up pretty soon. Annoying, but fine. Only 3 cards left. Wow, kill an artifact. So I'm going to take 2 here. Alright, well, let's go ahead and eat the rest of their hand and leave them with the board. But if they brick for a turn, we can stabilize pretty easily with Extinguish. Or I guess the Soul Tender with Heirloom on it trades for the Phalanx. Uh-oh, why are they tanking? What did they draw? Play land and pass. Or yeah, play land, attack, pass. That's annoying. Alright, we go tender, equip. They can attack with both of these, and even the Gardener if they want to. Oh, come on! Alright, well. What are you gonna do? That kills us. Alright, good beats. Damn. The opponent drew spell into spell after we made them hellbent, so... What can you do? I mean, I could have killed the 4/4 instead of... anything else, but I don't think that's the right play. Because you can just imagine if they draw like land there instead, we're in such good shape. Well, there killed my 7-0 dreams. But we will continue. We still have, what, up to 2 more games? We would need to get 2 losses before 1 win. I guess 3, no, yeah, 2 more. Game number 8 we go. On the play, good hand. 2-drop, 3-drop, 5-drop maybe. With our Enthrall to the Pit. And we're on the play. So that's going to help out quite a bit. Oh. 1 mana, 1/1 that gains Death Touch. Womp womp. The nice thing about this for us is that they have to leave open the black source to give it Death Touch. I guess they're likely just to trade there, right? I don't actually want to trade, though. I think we drop both of those. Because if we trade, it's going to be harder to cast the monstrosities. We can just go land... pass, I think. Prophecy, draw the other monstrosity and 1 other card. And then go monstrosity, then attack. Didn't want the other tap land, but so it goes. Cruelty of Gix. That taps them out for a turn, though. So they get to steal my monstrosity here, but we get to hit them for a fat chunk. And they're losing 3 life from the cruelty. Now let's put it on our librarian to split up our threats. 10 damage, then they're going to take 3 more. So they're going to 4 life. It's awkward to play out my tributary when they know now what's in my hand, but getting the blue source online makes sense when we have a couple of kicker cards, you know? Ah, sure. That's good. Well, that punishes me for not, Man, I got really punished for not equipping the Molten. That sucked. I think it was right, though. The Molten was already a threat by itself. I think it's hard to play around Firestorm exactly. Although I guess we could have since they were about to tutor. Having this in my hand makes it so awkward for them to do anything except, like, removal. Oh! They have 2 of those? What? Okay, well now I really couldn't have... I don't know. 2 Firestorms and Cruelty of Gix. They can't play out a creature is the weirdest thing. And we have like 2 Mind Rots that we can draw that also shoot them for 3. Well, that's leaving themselves dead on board. Okay. Nice rares. 2 Firestorms and Cruelty is insane. Alright, we'll take it. 52-minute, 53-minute video it's gonna be. Nice little 7-1 here with red-green aggro. Oh, sorry, red-black aggro here in Sealed. I like how I opened the pool. I said the pool looked like garbage, and then we took our time, we found a deck, and it smashed. It smashed real good. Well, hopefully y'all enjoyed that. That's a nice little Sealed pool there. Man, I've been crushing this Sealed format. I've gotten 7 wins. Let's check out my 17 land stats. Let me pull it up for you guys as well so we can all see it. Sealed. And boom. So right there, our stats. We have won 78.8% of our matches. We've gotten, well, now it's gonna be a little bit higher because it hasn't updated for this. We just finished, but we'll have 8 trophies in 11 events. And we haven't done worse than 4 wins. It's 4 wins, 4 wins, 4 wins, and then the rest are 7s. Definitely crushing the Sealed format, but the draft format still a little bit lower on the overall percentage. But anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hit that like and subscribe button. I will be back tomorrow for some more. Peace out.